Hi and welcome back for another video. In this video, I'm going to do an unboxing of Panasonic Eluga i5. I recently uploaded the unboxing of Panasonic Eluga Ray 500 on my channel. I think you have watched that. If you haven't, then you can go and check that video. So in this case, it has been a long time since someone gave a real competition to Xiaomi smartphones, and in this case, I'm happy that Panasonic is on to it. At a very low price, Panasonic is offering a lot of features, and in this case I am very impressed with the specifications that are present on the Panasonic Eluga i5. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to read out the specifications so that you can know what is there on this phone. So here it is. These are the specifications of Panasonic Eluga i5. So it comes with a 5-inch HD IPS display, has Android Nougat. I think it is a stock because the previous one on the Panasonic Eluga Ray 500, it was stock. The processor is quad-core. The clock speed is 1.2 GHz. It has been provided with 2 GB of RAM with 16 GB of internal memory. The rear camera is 13 megapixel. It is autofocus camera, and that's a good thing to note. And then we have 5 megapixel front camera. The body of the smartphone is metal, so it has metal body. That's what is written on the box over here. Then we also have a fingerprint sensor. Important to note this. It has fingerprint sensor. The Xiaomi Redmi 4A that is available in this price point does not have a fingerprint sensor. So in this case, you also have a GPS, you have Wi-Fi, you have dual SIM. But one problem is there, the only one SIM is 4G and the other SIM will function as a 2G. So in this case, the amount of battery is 2500 mAh. Here it is very less compared to the Xiaomi Redmi 4A. So these are the specifications, and so you can see that they have highlighted the 5 megapixel front camera. They have also highlighted the 13 megapixel autofocus rear camera, and they have also highlighted the HD IPS display that is present on this phone. So on the right side of the box, the Panasonic logo has been printed, and the name of the phone has been printed over here, and on the top, of course, there is a photo of the phone. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to cut the seal open so that we can see what's inside. So here I go. It has two seals and I'm going to cut open them, and I hope it is going to be a very easy task. So it is very interesting to cut seal open of a smartphone. So in this case, so this is how it opens. The box of Panasonic, every Panasonic smartphone is kind of different. I would like to keep it this way so that I can put the name of the phone on that side. So in this case, you can see this is the phone and it's white in color on top. I'll have to see what color I bought because I don't remember. I buy so many smartphones that I really don't remember what smartphone I bought. So here it goes. The smartphone is coming out of the box and I'm going to keep it aside. Quickly, I will have to remove this HMI codes. Then let us see what's inside the box here, so that then what I'll do is that I'll go for the smartphone. I hope it does not come with a removable battery. So here they have provided with a pin. It is called a SIM card removal tool. That means it is a metal unibody smartphone, and it does not come with a removable battery. So that is there. So inside here, I think we have some paperwork. I hope they provide a screen guard, and yes, there is a screen guard here. So you can see this is the screen guard that comes with the phone, and you can buy tempered glass later. For now, they have provided a screen guard, and that's a very good thing. I think it also comes with a Gorilla Glass. That's what I read on the Flipkart page. I hope it has. Otherwise, I may have to install the screen guard very quickly. So this is the quick start guide that comes with the Panasonic Eluga i5. So let us see what's inside this book here. Actually, it is a quick guide, and I have never actually looked into the guides before. So they are showing you how to install the SIM card. I'm going to make a separate video on how to insert SIM card and SD card. I will also make a video on how to take screenshot. So this is the quick start guide. Let's see what else is there. We have a warranty card in there. So yeah, warranty card is there. So now I'll put all these items back inside so that I can remove whatever other items are there in the box. I think this is the cable, the USB cable. Let's remove it. Okay, it opens from here. So we have a headset. Wow, what a headset. Very wonderful. Let's have a closer look on the headset. Wow, it is a beautiful headset that they have provided with the box. The wires are very thin. I think they should have provided some thick wires on the headphone. In this case, what happens is that when you use it regularly, there is a chance that these headsets do not last longer. So I think the quality is not so good, but they are beautiful headsets. They look very nice. Then what else we have in this box? Okay, we have this USB cable in here. So it's white in color. Actually nowadays they are providing white color USB cables only. Now that I have removed the USB cable and then the headset, it's time to remove the last item that is present in the box, and I think it is the wall charger, because that is the only thing that is left now. So I don't know what else I'm getting there. So this is the charger. It's very small. I'm going to show you the rating that are present on the charger. Just wait until I remove the item. I'll zoom in on the charger so that you can see the ratings and the specifications of the charger. So here it is. They have printed the specification of the charger on the charger itself, obviously. So the input of the charger is 0.15 amperes. The output is 5 amperes. Actually, the output is 5 volts, which is equivalent to 1000 milliamperes. It is made in China. Obviously, every smartphone is made in China. So this was the wall charger present in the box. So until now, we were looking at the inbox item of the smartphone. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to remove the smartphone from this pouch so that we can see how the smartphone is. So there is a thin film that is present on this smartphone. I'm going to remove this film so that we can see the screen of the smartphone. I must say, removing the screen feels so good. Actually, the camera is losing focus whenever my hand is not present over there. That's not a good thing. I've currently kept it on the autofocus so that whenever I move the smartphone from here and there, it focuses on wherever the smartphone is. But actually that is not happening here. So anyways, guys, this is the smartphone. This is the front of the smartphone, and you can see how beautiful it is. Let me go close in on there so that you can see the full smartphone from close up. So this is the front of the phone, and you can see these are all the bezels, and I think there is one more film that is present on the screen of the phone. What is it? Actually, I think it is a tempered glass that is present on the phone over here. And if it is actually a tempered glass, then that is very nice of them to have provided a tempered glass. Actually, I think it is a tempered glass. It has some curves over here, and it feels like there is a glass on top. Since the bezels are white in color, you may not be able to see it on the camera, but I could feel in my hand that there is a glass in here. Actually, yes, there is a glass in over here. So very nice of them to have provided a tempered glass and a screen guard as well. I think it also has a 2.5D Gorilla Glass on it. I think I read that on the specification chart. But anyways, if there is no such thing, no problem, because they have provided a tempered glass which is pre-installed. That means I don't have to go all the way and then install the screen guard. So now let us turn the smartphone and see what's on the back of the phone. So we have IMEI codes. So I'll have to remove that. I don't want to show you the IMEI codes. So I'll be back in few seconds. So I'm removing this sticker with IMEI codes on it, and you can see that the name of the phone is imprinted on the back of the phone. So I have removed that sticker with the IMEI codes. So you can see that from the back, it is a wonderful smartphone. Looks beautiful and is beautiful actually. And you can see this is the speaker of the phone, very uniquely placed. Actually, I have seen a lot of phones and I have seen a lot of speaker placement, but this one is different. It has been placed here, and it's kind of nice that how they have centered it. I hope the speakers are nice and they are loud enough so that we can enjoy. See, this is a budget Android smartphone, so there are high chances that the camera may not be 13 megapixel. They are saying that it is a 13 megapixel autofocus camera. I know it will be a 30 megapixel autofocus camera, but I know the quality won't be 13 megapixel. Look at the price of the phone. It is very cheap. And this, I guess, is the fingerprint sensor they were talking about. It's present on the center of the phone over here, and that's a nice thing too. So now you can see that the back of the phone is very smooth, it's slippery, and you can feel the smoothness with the touch. You are actually not handling it, I am handling it. I can see that it is very smooth. And these are, I think, silver linings present over here. These are, I think, for the purpose of signal reception. I'm now going to zoom in on the phone so that you can see the camera very closely. You can also see the LED flash. So the camera is present on the right hand side of the phone. Actually, since you use the phone from the front, it becomes the right side. So the camera is present on the right side towards the extreme right of the phone, and near the camera they have provided the LED flash. So the camera is not on the center, it's not on the top, it's on the right hand side of the phone. So in this case, I think I am expecting the camera to be average. I'm not very excited about the camera of this phone. Usually I'm never excited by for the camera of any phone. On the left side of the phone, as you can see, there is this SIM card tray. You will have to use the SIM card removal tool provided with the box in order to remove the SIM card tray and install the SD card and the SIM cards. Now let's see the other side of the phone. On the other side of the phone, we have volume rockers and the power button. There is a gap between volume down button and the power button, but there is no gap on the volume up button and the volume down button. They are joined together. The 3.5mm jack is present on the top of the phone, and there is no other thing present with the 3.5mm jack. The Microusb port is not present on the center of the phone, but instead it is on the right side of the phone, and near the Microusb port there is a small microphone. This is a very odd placement. Usually the companies provide the Microusb port in the center, and obviously the microphone is always sometimes on the center and sometimes on the left side or right side of the phone. It depends, but in this case the placement of the Microusb port, I think, is very odd. Now let us look at the top of the front side of the phone. So here you can see that on the right of the phone we have the camera. We have the front camera. It is a 5 megapixel fixed focus camera. And on the center we have a speaker with which you can hear the sound from the other person. You can hear the sound of the caller. And on the left side of the phone we have some sensors. I hope it has proximity sensor on the phone. It is not been shown on the specification of the phone on the back of the box. On the lower front side of the phone, we do not have any physical button. We do not have a physical home button, and I think we do not even have a capacitive buttons on the phone. I think they are all inbuilt in the screen itself, so we'll have to see how it works now. And the fingerprint sensor is on the back of the phone, so there is no chance that there can be a physical home button on the front. The bezels, I think, are okay in terms of size. It is a 5-inch smartphone, but it feels very small. Until now we were looking at the design of the phone. Now let us start the phone and boot it for the first time. Let us press this power button. We'll have to first hold and press the power button. I hope the battery is slightly charged so that I can turn it on, and I also hope the phone is not dead. So I have turned the smartphone on, and you can see that this is the display of the smartphone. Right out of the box, the smartphone was not charged. It was completely dead. So I had to stop recording the video and I had to go to the table to charge this smartphone so that I could show you the display of the phone and I could proceed with my unboxing of the phone. So this is the display of the phone, and you can see the icons are present there. You can also see the time and date on this smartphone. You can see that this is the drop down menu, I think the touch of this phone is not that smooth. I will test the phone. I'll see if this is just for the first time or it is so every time. So this is the drop down menu. It is just like the stock Android, and it is very good that it is like a stock Android. So this screen feels very small because of these large icons present here. This is not like stock Android. There are some applications that are pre-installed on this one. So the promise of the stock Android is not there. In fact, they did not even promise that. The touch is not responding to the initial touch. So whenever I press the button, it is not responding. So I have to put some pressure in order to make it respond. That is what I am feeling right now. So in the case of touch and responsiveness, I feel the smartphone is a bit slow. The device is lightweight, just like they have printed it on their box. It is slim and lightweight at the very same time. There is a 2.5D curved Gorilla Glass present on the smartphone, and then on top of that there is a tempered glass, and that's a good thing that they have provided a tempered glass on the phone. Actually, there was no need because it already had the 2.5D curved Gorilla Glass. I personally would not add a tempered glass on a phone that already has a Gorilla Glass, because that would reduce the touch sensitivity of the smartphone, which is clearly visible after using this phone. Also, they have provided a screen guard, which I know a lot of people would install. Since there is already a glass installed on this phone, I recommend not installing the screen guard, but then again, it's your choice. It depends upon what you want. I am currently showing you the internal memory of the Panasonic Eluga i5. It has 16 GB of internal memory, out of which 6.62 GB is already used. In terms of RAM, Panasonic Eluga i5 has 2 GB of RAM, out of which only 1.8 GB is available for use. And out of that, 1.2 GB of RAM will always be in use, and you will have 681 MB of RAM always free, but it depends upon the background apps running on the phone. Now that we have seen the available internal memory and RAM, let us see the About Device section, where you can see the baseband version, Android's security patch level, and various other things like kernel version and all. So here you can see that it comes with Android Nougat. So it has Android 7.0 installed on it. The model number is Panasonic Eluga i5. So there are various other things like the software version. They have printed the software version here. You can see if you want to see that. So in this case, this was the About Phone section of the phone. Now I would like to come out of this and show you the pre-installed apps on the phone. So it comes with Amazon pre-installed on it. It also comes with Amazon Prime Video pre-installed on it, along with few other applications like Daily Hunt, PhonePay, Xander, and there is one more app called Databack, and then K Gallery is there, Uber is there, VPay Quick is there. So some of the unnecessary apps are present which I have never used and may never used, and Uber is not required because I live in a small town. So for me, Uber is unnecessary. In fact, you can even download that from the Play Store if you want it. There was no need for them to provide these applications. So this was the phone, the Panasonic Eluga i5. I think this phone is really great. I think it is a competition, a good competition for the Xiaomi smartphones. Until now, I think there was less or no competition to the Xiaomi smartphones, especially to the entry-level Xiaomi smartphones like Xiaomi Redmi 4A. In this case, I am happy that Panasonic is on to it. I would have hoped that Lenovo or Motorola gave competition to the Xiaomi smartphones in that price range, because that is a good company. But again, it is not bad to see a non-China brand do that. So this is Panasonic Eluga i5, has specifications very similar to the entry-level Xiaomi smartphones. It is lightweight, very lightweight. I have never handled a smartphone that is this lightweight at this price point. And then we have a smartphone that has every feature. It has 16 GB of internal memory, and what would we want more? Then it has what 2500 mAh battery. I think it would take less time to charge, and then I think that battery life would be good, because usually 2 years back the smartphones had only 22,000 mAh battery. Currently the flagship phones provide only 3000 mAh battery. They provide fast charging, so that is a plus point with them. But in this case it is not wrong to have a 2500 mAh battery in this price range. Xiaomi offer 500 mAh battery more, but then again that's the compromise that you would have to make. It also comes with a LED notification. It has fingerprint sensor that's not present in the Xiaomi Redmi 4A. That is a plus point, I believe. So I will compare this smartphone completely with Xiaomi Redmi 4A in near future. Until then, I would like to end this video. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.